All right, good morning, good morning. Let's start with our feet just a little wide, grounded and rooted. Let's lift our shoulders, roll them back, put them in your back pockets. Draw the belly in and just close your eyes a moment. Maybe bring your chin a little closer to your chest. Take a big breath in and then just let it go. Be aware of your space, your mat, the time you have to yourself right now. Let's bring our arms to crisscross in front of us, holding your elbows in your hands. Bend the knees just a little bit, and we're just going to start to come down and allow the elbows and the arms to kind of reach towards the floor, your head hang freely. It's important here that you keep those knees just a little bit soft. Just let that head just hang. Begin to move just a little to the side like you're rocking a baby. And then return to center, and then just turn the shoulders a little right and a little left. And then coming back to the center, just settle in. Nod your head, yes, no. Just let it all go. Keeping your hands over your elbows, take a breath in and come up halfway. And then from here, just lower yourself right back down. Engage the core as you do this. Inhale, scoop and lift halfway, and then roll back down. And this time, come all the way up halfway. Release your arms out wide, and then begin to lift to stand all the way to the top. And then bring the hands right to the heart. Fantastic. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. And exhale, let them go. One more time. Inhale, reach them all the way up. And this time, a little sway to the right, and a little sway over to the left, and a little sway to the right, and a little sway to the left. Coming right back to the center, just let those arms come all the way down. We're going to turn our toes out. Make sure your legs are a little wide. We're going to brush up with our knuckles forward. So just brush up, and then flip the hands and brush down. Gentle, use your breath with this. Inhale, come up. Exhale, brush down. We're going to add a little bend of the knees. So inhale, come up. Bend the knees and brush down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, brush. Inhale, lift. And exhale, brush. And inhale, lift. And exhale, brush. We're going to change it up. We're going to come all the way up and turn towards our right side. Bend the back knee as you brush down. Brush up. Turn the other way, bending the back knee, keep the front leg straight, brush down, brush up, center, take it down and lift it up. Once more, take it down, lift it up, turn right, bend the back knee, brush down, brush up, turn the left, brush down, brush up, and right back to center, brush down and brush up. Stay right here as we bring the right arm underneath you. Then tip over towards that right side and then return to center. Just reaching in the opposite direction. And two more, just reaching and coming over and reaching and bringing the arm up and switching direction. Breathe in, exhale, tip, come back to center. And reach and tip, come back to center. Reach and tip, come back to center, and reach and tip. Come back to center, both arms up, fall all the way forward. This time, hands slide down the outside of the legs. Just pull your body in towards your legs. And then moving the hands around to the shins, push away halfway. And then return, bringing the hands to the mat. Inhale, bring left arm straight up, turning. And then bring it down and then switch sides. It really doesn't matter which way you turn. We're just going side to side. And then one more each way. Bring the hand down, twist, lift up, And then bring it down and twist, lift up. Coming right back to the center, we're going to start to lunge gently towards the right side. Feel a deep stretch in that left leg. And then just shift and lift and move to the other side. They're just gentle half lunges. Go to the other side, just moving side to side. And one more time. And come back to the center. Push the hips towards the floor, move the hands up onto the legs, and then slowly come all the way up into a nice goddess squat. Pull the shoulders back so they're over those hips, sweep the arms in a big circle and find goddess arms. Stay right here. Take a breath and let it go. Again, take a breath in and let it go. And then slowly reach to the sky, turn the heels to face backwards, bring the hands behind the back as we now open up our heart and then bow forward, pulling the arms away from the body. Shift the weight to the balls of the feet and pull the arms down towards the floor. Beautiful. And then from this position, just pull your body right back up into standing pose. And then release the arms over your head and glide them right to the heart. Fantastic. Turning towards the top of your mat, step there. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. And exhale, fold back down. Bend the knees, push down with the feet as you root and rise all the way back up. And glide the hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. And then exhale, bow forward. Inhale, long spine, half fold, exhale, fold back down. Reach for the mat, step your right foot back, step your left foot back, plank pose and hold. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, lift the hips up and back. Exhale, hold downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels and drift to a plank pose. And exhale, hold it here. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, press back down dog. Inhale, lift the heels up and drift back to plank. And exhale, hold it here. One more time, inhale, lift it. Exhale, push back. Inhale, come here. And exhale, drop your knees down to the mat. Tabletop position. Beautiful. Move those hands to be right underneath those shoulders, or shoulders over wrists, I should say. Inhale, lower the belly and scoop and lift the heart. Exhale, roll the spine to the sky. Inhale, lower and lift. Exhale, roll the spine. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. And then one more time. Inhale, scoop and lift. And exhale, roll the spine right up to the sky and drop back to neutral. Extend the right leg, left arm. Breathe in. Let it stay right here. One more breath. Exhale, switch. Left leg, right arm. Just really find the reach, find the table position here. Lift up. Hold. Let go. One more breath in. And then exhale, touch back down. Just take the right leg out once again and the left arm. As you inhale, feel the leg and the arm reach in the opposite direction. And then exhale, pull each of them out to the side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. And then reach and bring everything back down to center. Left leg, right arm, feel the reach in opposite direction. Breathe in. Exhale, pull out to the side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, out to the sides. Inhale, reach. Pull out to the sides. Inhale, reach, and exhale, put everything right back down. Slowly move your hips back towards your heels, lowering your body over your legs. Walk your hands forward. Look up towards those fingertips as you pull the hips back. And then glide it slowly down towards the mat. Child's pose. And it's coming back to tabletop position. Right leg extends behind you. Left arm in front. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow knee. Inhale, reach, elbow, knee. Inhale, reach, elbow, knee, and inhale, reach, elbow, knee. Inhale, reach, and place it back down. Other side, left leg, right arm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, reach. And then elbow, knee. One more time, reaching, squeezing in center, reaching out, and putting everything back down. Good. Right leg, left arm. Take a breath in, and this time bring the hand around and touch the toe behind you, and then extend. Bring it around and tap, and then an extension. Tap it and extend it, and one more time, just tap it and extend it, and put it down and switch sides. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap the toe. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap behind. Inhale, reach, and then tap, and inhale, reach, and then tap. Coming back to the center, put everything back down. This time, move the knees a little wider, pull the hips back towards the heels, walk the hands further forward as you gaze towards your thumbs, push your chest towards the floor, and then start to bow your head down. Fantastic. Slowly come back into tabletop position. Tuck the toes underneath you. Make your way right back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg comes up nice and high. All right, guys, we're going to start to drop this leg towards the right side, just 90 degrees, straight to the side, tap down. And then lift it right back up and bring it back around and put it down. Left leg comes up. Sweep it out towards the left side. Lower it and tap down. Lift it up, bring it back, and put it down. One more each way. Right leg comes up. Begin to drop it out towards that right side and tap the floor. Lift it back up and back. Put it down. Last time, left leg comes up. Sweep it out to the side and tap the floor. Bring it back up and put it down. Inhale, big breath in, and exhale, drop the knees back to the floor. Sitting back on the heels, pull the hands back with you. Bring the hands behind you. Place the fingertips towards the back side of the mat. And then simply begin to pull the hips up towards the sky and drop the head back. Have a seat again. Walk the hands back forward. Find your way right back into downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. This time, bring the right leg forward. And then we're going to pull the knee into center. Kick the leg across the left in the center and tap the floor. Pull it back to the belly. Lift it back up and put it down. Left leg comes up. Bend the knee as you pull it in. And then kick it out towards that right side. Tap. Pull it back in. Extend it. And put it down. One more time the other side. Inhale, leg comes up. Exhale, bend and pull it in. Kick it out to the left. Pull it back to center and back up. And put it down. And last time, left leg comes up. Knee comes in. Kick it to the left, right. Pull it back in. Extend it long and put it down. Bringing the knees back down to the mat. Walk them wide. Sit back once more in child's pose. Extend it even a little longer. Fingertips crawl forward. Hips pull back. Bow down. Anytime we take a child's pose, if you need any TLC, like for me, I need a little bit of wrist movement to ease my little thumb joints. I just do it here. This is a good place to do it. From here, start to move forward to plank pose. Low plank, step back and hold it in your low plank. Engage your core here. Breathe in and breathe out. Know how good this is for the core. Start to let the hips move to the floor. As they touch down, release your toes. Pull the elbows in as you lift your shoulders up and back, Sphinx pose. Perfect. From the Sphinx pose, keep your hands planted in front of you and just simply lift the elbows up, push the floor away as you come up just a little higher. Beautiful. Look over the right shoulder. Come back to center and just see over the left. And then right back to center, and we're going to touch all the way back down. Well done. Placing your hands one on top of the other. Place your forehead on the top hand. Bending the knees. Good. Push the soles of the feet towards the sky. And touch down. Once again, just lift them up. Now lift the upper body. Push the arms out wide. And then reach back towards your feet. Hold right here. And then bring the arms back wide. Fold them back in. Release the upper body back down. And then drop the feet down. Lift the upper body and pull the elbows back into Sphinx pose. Pilates little kick. So right heel kicks in 1, 2, release. Left. 1, 2, release. 1, 2, release. Switching. 1, 2, release. 1, 2, release. 1, 2, release. 1, 2, release. One more time. Fantastic. Tucking the toes. Lift the body off the floor back into that low plank. Hold it right here. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, dip the right hip towards the floor. Come back to center. Dip the left hip towards the floor. Come back to center. And the right hip back to center. And the left hip and back to center. Lowering all the way back down. Find your Sphinx pose. Place the hands in front of you. Press all the way up. And then lower all the way back down. Glide the hands back towards the chest. Come up to full cobra pose. And then press back up, downward facing dog. Take your dog and walk it out. Bending one knee, the other heel presses down. And then make this really intentional. Lift high, shift and press the left knee down, the right heel down. One more time, just lifting high and going deep and low and bicycle. And then lifting, going lower. And then lift both of the heels up and then press them back towards the floor. Fantastic. Start to walk your feet forward. Keep walking towards the front of the mat. Take your time. As you come into the top of your mat, slide the hands up below the knees and come up halfway. And then fold right back down. Bend the knees, root to rise, stand nice and tall. Yes, and bring the hands right to the heart. Let's go ahead and take a tree pose for a nice balance this morning. So right leg comes up. Remember, you choose where you want that foot to go. Anywhere but that middle knee. And it's important to find something to focus on and really keep that focus. Your goal today is to really push the outer thigh into the bottom of this foot. To pull that right knee back a little further. Find your focus. Soften the shoulders. Hands to heart. And we're going to keep the hands at the heart today, but we're going to challenge this by beginning to drop the eyelids a little bit, a little at a time. Maybe you can challenge yourself and close your eyes for just a moment, but that really changes the dynamics of a balanced pose. It really accentuates how important it is to focus. I love that challenge. It is tough though. Just release, bringing both feet down to the floor. All right, and walk it out. All right, we'll take the other side, and the same thing goes. Our challenge today is going to be to our focus. So bringing that left foot up wherever you want. Press the outer thigh into the bottom of that foot. Root down deep and lift up tall. Bring the hands to the heart. Find your focus and hold it there. And then challenge yourself by maybe changing your gaze a little, by dropping the eyelids a little. Maybe even for a second, close them. Don't feel bad if you have to touch down if you close your eyes. I think it's almost impossible to stay in balance with your eyes closed for very long. And then slowly just let it go. Bring everything back to the floor. Don't worry, we'll have more chance at balance, keeping our eyes wide open. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. And then from here, we're simply going to put our left foot way back. Bend the front knee. Let's add a twist here. Stay up on the fingertips and just twist. And then bringing the hand down. Step back to plank pose. And then bend the elbows as you drift down to the floor. As you touch down, lift up to cobra, and then lift back up to down dog. Bringing the right foot forward once again. Bend the knee. This time rise, high lunge. Lift the arms up and sink and settle nice and low. Once again, perhaps close the eyes for a moment and see how the dynamics of this pose changes when you can't stay really focused forward. Open the arms to the right, open twist. Staying low, just bring the arms back to center and then just open to the left. Keep your gaze forward. And then both arms come back up. And then reach forward to the floor. Add a twist once more. Big twist. Maybe it can go a little further. Perfect. Bringing the top hand back down. Push forward to standing foot fold. Rise halfway and fold back down. Root to rise, stand nice and tall. Bringing the hands to the heart. All right. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. And then exhale, hands touch down. This time our right foot goes way back. Bend the front knee and really go deep and low. Stay up on the fingertips of the right hand as you open the left to a twist. Fantastic. Bring the top hand back down. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, drifting forward. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, down dog. Bring the left foot forward once again. Bending the knee, rise, high lunge. Keep your high lunge a moment. Remember, if you need a little more stability, your legs just widen a little bit. Just enough to create more space for the balance. Once again, maybe try and close the eyes. Just pay attention to everything in this pose. Open up towards the left side. Stay deep and stay low. Return to center. Keep the legs nice and low and you open up to the right. And then coming all the way up. Reach for the mat. Plant the right hand and add that twist once again. Maybe make it bigger. Fall back a little further. Go down a little deeper. And then bringing the hand to the floor, just simply pressing forward into a fold. Rise halfway. Fold back down. Bend the knees, lift all the way up. And bring the hands right to the heart. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and bending our right leg, take your hand and catch the inside of the foot. Bring your knees close. Bring your left arm to your ear. And now begin to move forward and push that foot back and up. Dancer pose. This time keep the eyes wide open. Find something to stare at. Transitioning to warrior three. Release the foot slow, bring the arm to the front, find your warrior three pose. Bend the front knee, step back, high lunge. Stay here, pulse for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then for 1. Hold. Start to fold forward. Just reach until you're halfway tabletop and push and stand. Lift to rise. Bring the hands right to the heart. Fantastic. All right, the other side. So bend the left leg. Grab the inside of the foot. Bring your knees close. Bring the right arm to your ear. As you inhale, begin to find a little space. Exhale, begin to move forward. Push that back foot up and out. Fingertips are reaching up towards the corner of the room. Fantastic. Now transition warrior three. Take your time, let go, reach. Bend the front knee, touch back and stand. Keep the arms up as we pulse down. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, stay low. Allow the body to hinge forward. Once you are reaching to the wall in front of you, push and step forward, and then rise all the way up. Sweep the arms around, find chair pose, and hold. Go a little lower. Make sure you can see your toes down there. Bring the hands to the heart. Sink a little lower, breathe in. Let's add a twist to the right. Twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, go left, west. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, bow forward and fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Drop the right knee. Open the gate to the left-hand side. Lift the leg up. Drop the arm down towards the ear. Take a breath. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow, knee. And inhale, reach. And elbow, knee. Reach and hold. Move the toe to the floor. Return yourself to center. Step back, down dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, bend and open up. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, step forward. Bending the back heel, rooting it down. Rise warrior one this time. And then open up to warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Let's do that again. Peaceful warrior. And then nice deep extended side angle. And then once more, a peaceful warrior. And then an extended side angle. Hold right here. Fantastic. Reach for the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. Bringing the left knee to the mat, open the gate towards that right hand side. Lift the foot off the floor and lower the arm towards the ear. Breathe in, exhale, elbow, knee. Reach, elbow, knee. Reach, elbow, knee. And reach, elbow, knee. And reach and hold. Touch down the toe, pivot back around, find downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, bend and open up the hip. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, step forward. Bending the back heel, rise warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Extended side angle. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And then extended side angle and hold. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, begin to reach down to the mat. Spin the back heel, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, drift to plank pose, and from plank pose, we're simply going to drop to a low plank. Hold it right here. Fantastic. Lower the hips, release the toes. Move the hands to the chest as you rise to cobra, and then right back to downward facing dog. Fantastic. Step to the front of the mat. Rise halfway and fold back down. Bending the knees, chair pose. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway, and exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, step forward. Bending the back heel, rise, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior, but begin to pull that front leg really straight. And then slowly move into triangle pose, reaching, dropping, extending. Yes, breathing. Perfect. Inhale, rise to center, turn the right toe to face the left wall. Bring the hands to the waist and pull the elbows back. Breathe in, and then exhale, lead with the heart as you come into a forward fold, keeping the hands on the waist. Once we come into this inverted position, pay attention to the feet right now. Where are you carrying your weight? Back on the heels? If so, shift forward. Middle of your foot, shift forward to the balls of the feet. Shake out the head. Lift the hips a little higher, squeezing the muscles from the kneecaps to the hips. Good. And then begin to roll back up, nice and slow. Chin to chest, roll back up. Fantastic. Push the walls away. Turn the right toe back to the right. Find your triangle pose once again, but from triangle pose, lift and turn the body, and then bow the hands. Put the hands down on the mat. Take your back foot, bring it a little to the left, and a step in, squaring the hips, nose towards knee. Beautiful. Keep the left fingertips on the floor as you pull the right arm up. Revolve triangle. Bring the hand back down and simply step forward. Bending the knees, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart, fold forward. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, step back, down dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale, straighten it. And exhale, step it forward. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior, but begin to straighten out the front leg and then move forward and downward. Find triangle pose, Trikonasana. So really feel the space between the hands, between the fingertips. Fantastic. Slowly rise to center and turn that left toe towards the right wall and bring the hands to the waist once again. Pulling the shoulders back and bringing the heart forward, bow, leading with the heart. All the way down. Perfect. This time bring your hands to the mat. Shift the weight to the balls of the feet. Engage those leg muscles as you pull the hips a little higher. Good. Bring your hands to your legs. Just grab them where you can, your ankles, your calves, even the bottoms of the feet. And bring your weight forward and pull your head towards the floor. Wherever you can take it is absolutely fine. Perfect. And glide the hands back to the waist as you rise halfway, and then roll to stand. Turning that left foot right back to the left wall. Bring the arms out wide and move right back into triangle pose. From triangle pose, just lift and turn and lower your hands to the mat. Step your back foot a little in and a little out to square off those hips and bow the nose right to the knee. Looking towards your foot, bring the fingertips of the right hand to the floor and then simply pull the left arm up for revolved triangle. Bringing the hand down, simply step forward to a standing fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold back down, bending the knees this time, root to rise, stand nice and tall. And glide the hands to the heart where we'll stay a moment. So stay here. Hands are at the heart. Close your eyes and bow your head. Just be aware of everything around you. Opening the eyes, stepping your feet towards the edges of your mat. Begin to squat down. Finding our yoga squat. So adjust your heels and feet as you need to sit deep and low. Ah, yes. Use your elbows to push into those legs. Press the palms firmly together. And then we're going to make our way right onto the mat. So any way you are comfortable, have a seat and extend your legs out in front of you. Pulling your toes towards the kneecaps, get really upright and tall. We're going to pull our right ankle in, so you come into Janu Shavasana position. So keeping that long leg strong, active, and flexed. Inhale, reaching to the sky, and exhaling, just letting the body come forward. Reach where you can, the foot, the ankle, even the sides of your mat to pull forward. As you inhale, we want to find space. So pull the hips back a little more, send the heart a little forward, and then begin to move your chin a little closer to the shin. In order to do that, your gaze stays past those toes. And then sweeping the right arm up and over your body as it touches down behind you, just lift yourself up. Hold right here. And then slowly return to seated pose. And extend the leg out long. Go ahead and reach for the left ankle. Bring the foot up inside your leg. Activate, anchor, flex that long leg. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, allow the body to just come forward. Reach where you can. Inhale, find extra room here. And exhale, pull the chin towards the shin. And then reaching with that left arm, sweep it up, sweep it over. As it touches down behind you, just lift. And then make your way right back down to the mat. Bring both feet to the floor. Reach the arms forward and slowly lower down. One vertebrae at a time. Bring the arms overhead. Keeping the feet on the floor and the knees bent, slowly curl right back up. And lift to the sky. Lower the arms and roll slowly down. And exhale, reach over the head. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, scoop and lift. Exhale, lower down. And then let it go. Inhale, lift. Reach up. And then lower down. And release. And inhale, come up. Exhale, scoop and lift and stay here. Bring the hands behind the head. This is a tough one. Chin to chest, start to roll back. Control. Until you are all the way down, find butterfly position as we just lift and lower. Nice and slow, no pulsing yet. So just lift up and then lower. Lift up and then lower. Squeeze at the top, lower down, and squeeze at the top and lower down, and squeeze at the top and lower down, and squeeze at the top and lower, and squeeze and lower. This time, let's pulse for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Lower all the way down and bring the knees together. Inhale, pull everything to center. Exhale, send it away. Inhale, squeeze center. Exhale, extend long. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, extend. And inhale, squeeze. And exhale, extend. Inhale, squeeze. And extend. Inhale, squeeze. And extend. Inhale, squeeze. And extend just one more time. And extend. From here, bring the legs straight up. Release your head down and lift your arms to the sky. Lower the right leg and the left arm at the same time, opposite direction, and come back to center. Other side, just lower and lift, and lower, 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 and lift. Last time, lower and lift. Move the arms to the floor right next to the hips and walk them a little underneath you to support the lower back. Squeezing the legs together and pointing the toes. Go ahead and lower a little bit more. Lower to a hover and lift the head. Look at the feet. Make a little happy face side to side. And then returning back to center. Watch the legs come back up and then drop the head back down. Breathe in, breathe out. Lower the legs a little and a little bit more. Lower them to hover, lift and look at the toes. And this time, little flutter kicks for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Connect, watch them come right back up and drop your head and shoulders down. Breathe in and big sigh out. Lower a little bit more to a hover and look at the feet. This time, scissor kicks for 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Bring them back together, lift them back up, and lower the head and shoulders down. Take a breath in and let it go. All right, let's take it down a little and a little bit more to a hover as you look at your feet. Circle to the right for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Now left for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Bring the legs back up and bring the head back down. Release your hands, pull the knees towards the floor, and reach for the bottom of the feet. Happy baby pose. Well done. Bringing the soles of the feet together. Hands to your ankles or behind at your knees. We're going to roll up to a seated pose. Right here. Pull the heels in. Grab underneath your feet with your hands and lift your shoulders back. Pulse the legs towards the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, and pause. Come a little forward, a little more. Bow the head towards the toes. Slowly come back to the center. Posture check and pulse once again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Bring the heart forward this time and move your chin towards the front of the mat. Fantastic. And then coming right back to the center. Move the knees together and roll yourself down. Bring the knees with you right here. Lifting the head and the shoulders up off the floor. Keep the right knee in and extend the left leg long. Take a breath. Exhale, pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Engage the core. Use those exhales. Pull, 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 and 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 bring both knees right back in. Bring the head and shoulders down to the mat. Placing the feet on the floor, turn the body to face the front. Support the head right here. Good. Extending the legs out. Let's take the top leg with a point to the sky, flex it and put it down. Lift it, flex it and put it down. And lift it and flex it and put it down. And lift and flex and put it down. Lift and flex and put it down. And lift and flex and put it down. And lift and flex and put it down one more time. It's a lift and a flex and a put it down. Bend the knee and kick out. And then exhale, send it back. Bend and kick and send it back. Bend and kick and send it back. And bend and kick and send it back. For 4. Yes, and for 3. And for 2. And then just one more time, bend, kick, and reverse it. Sweep it forward, bend and kick back. Keep the upper body really still and grounded. And back. Bring it forward and push. Bring it forward and press. Bring it forward and press. And just 2 more right here. Sweep it, bend it, sweep it. 2 taps in the front of the foot, 2 taps behind it. 2 taps in front, 2 taps behind. 2 taps in front, 2 behind. One more time, and then bring the feet and stack them one on top of the other. Lift them up, lower them down. Lift them up and lower them down, and lift them up and lower them down. Last time, and lower them down. Bend the knees, pull the heels back. Top knee comes up. As you lower it, the foot comes up. So the knee and the foot, feel the hip flexor open right here, and then close. Open and close and open. This time bring the toe, touch the floor behind you, and then the knee to the front. Toe to the back and knee to the front. Toe to the back and knee to the front, and toe to the back and knee towards your shoulder, and kick it out long and release, and long and release, and long and release, and 4 more just like that. Really extending, really bending. Push. Just 2 more. And then holding it long, circle forward for 4, for 3, for 2, and then backwards for 4, for 3, and for 2, and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Pull the knee in and roll to the back. Cross this working leg over the other thigh. Inhale, pull that knee in close to you. Exhale, release it a little bit. Inhale, pulling it in. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, release, and this time pull in and hold. Create a bit of resistance, of length by flexing the feet. Create movement or stillness, or perhaps a little of both. Fantastic. Holding on to this top leg right at the ankle, roll yourself up to a seated pose and put the foot on the other side of the leg. Squeeze it in tight and hug that knee. As we root our sitting bones down, think of the bottom leg. Flex the foot. Now think of this top knee and pull it towards the opposite shoulder. Holding on with the opposite arm, start to move into a twist. So that hand comes behind you as you twist and turn. Half Lord of the Fishes twist, hugging the knee rather than using the elbow. Fantastic. And then take a breath, get really tall through the spine. And then as you exhale, we're simply going to release, open up, turn the opposite way. And then coming back to center, extend the leg long. We're going to walk towards the front. So open the leg and close, and then open and hold. Bringing the arms out nice and wide, breathe in, exhale, twist and reach. Inhale, center, twist, and exhale, reach. Inhale, center, twist, and exhale, reach. Inhale, center, twist, and exhale, reach. Inhale, center, twist, and then reach. Inhale, center, twist, and reach. Inhale, center, twist, and one more time. Fantastic. And come back to the center. Bringing the arms all the way up, bow forward. Bowing down, just enjoying the fold. Good. Inhale, bring the arms overhead, drop them halfway down. Staying grounded and rooted, just lift it through the center and glide to one side. And simply reach to the other. Lift and reach, as though you're just gliding the upper body over the hips. Lift and reach, and lift and reach, and return to center and float the hands down. Let's walk to the back of our mat. Right here. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bend our knees and come all the way down. Bringing the legs to the sky, lift up and reach for the right calf and lower the left one towards the floor. Breathe in, exhale, pull, pull, then switch. 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 One more. And bring both legs back up to center. Lowering the head and shoulders, simply bend the knees and drop the feet. Turn the body towards the front as we find our Pilates position. So kick the legs out, keep the side body rooted, point the toes, lift up, flex, and put it down. Lift up, flex, and put it down. Lift up, flex, and put it down. And lift up, flex, and put it down. And lift up, flex, and put it down. And lift, flex, and put it down. Two more, lifting, flexing, and releasing, and right into our bicycle. So pull the knee in, kick it out, and send it to the back. Stay rooted. In, kick, send it back. In, kick, and send it back. In, kick, and send it back. Four more. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And then here's 1, reverse it, sweep it forward, bend, send it back, sweep it, bend, send it back, sweep it, and bend and send. And we are halfway there. 4 more. Here's 4, and 3, and 2. And you know what's next, that double toe tap, 2 front, 2 back. So tap, 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 and tap, tap, and tap, tap, and tap, tap, and tap, tap. One more time. Fantastic. And stack those feet. Lift them both up and lower them down. And up and lower and up and lower. One more time. And pull the heels straight back. Knee comes up and then drop and lift the foot. And the knee and the foot. And the knee and the foot. And the knee. Now toe touches behind and knee touches in the front. Lift and tap and down. Lift and tap and down. Last time, bring the knee to the shoulder and extend for 8. And for 7. And for 6. And for 5. And for 4. And for 3. And for 2. And then keeping it long, circle back for 4, for 3, for 2, and forward, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Just 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Fantastic. Pull the knee in and roll to the back. Go ahead and get in position for that nice sleeping pigeon. As you inhale, bring the knee in towards you, and then exhale, let it go. Inhale a little closer. Exhale, let it go. 2 more, little in, let it go, and this time hold it in. As you hold it in, create your own resistance and hold or move, just enjoy. Either holding on to the ankle or moving the hand behind the legs, roll all the way up and keep this foot crisscrossed. Hug that knee in super tight, so posture check first. Wrap your arm, your front arm around this leg and pull the knee towards your shoulder. Root down, lift tall, and then move the other hand behind you as you just turn and look in towards the back. Take a breath in. On the exhale, unwind the spine, look the other way. Yes. And then release and extend the leg out long. Let's go ahead and walk back to the front into a nice wide leg position once again. This time, bring the right arm underneath you, the left arm above you. Take a breath as you exhale to reach, just like we did standing. Let's take this in the seated pose. You are forced to stay rooted. And then one more time, and release and switch those arms. Breathe in, exhale, chest tip, and release, and tip, and release, and tip, and release. Bring both arms overhead, and then bow all the way down. One more time, maybe a little further this time. And feel free to reach and grab your feet or ankles and pull down deeper. Slowly come back to seated pose, and let's walk back to our mat. So come back to your original position. Bending the knees, roll onto the back for a bridge pose. So bring the feet in close to your bum, push down as you begin to lift, and then you know what to do. Make some room. Move the shoulders underneath you. Float the upper body a little higher. Engage the inner thighs by squeezing them to each other. Close your eyes and just feel the pose. Softening the shoulders, just begin to drop down. Just tick-tock your knees a little to each side. Just release any tensions in that lower back. And let's take our leg off the wall pose before we close. So bring the knees in and extend the legs to the sky. Bring the arms out wide, it's absolutely fine, or under your hips, anywhere you find it comfortable. To keep the legs straight up from the hips, pull the feet flat, not like super flexed, but just as though you're going to walk on the sky, on the ceiling. Close your eyes. Just enjoy this. We're going to start to allow our feet to come a little closer. We're going to take our hands behind our legs, pull them to you. Keep walking your hands up those legs. Maybe they can catch your feet and just pull as close as they can and hold it there. Keep everything else on the floor. And then we're going to begin to release. Bring the hands to the floor. If you need a little bit of support under your hips, move the hands there just to lower the legs. No fish pose. We're just coming down into our final pose, our Shavasana. Once you touch down, you need to just let your body go. Shoulders relaxed, hips relaxed. So just take this moment and embrace it. Very few times during the day are we allowed to just go within ourselves, be really quiet, both in body and in mind, without distraction. Begin to create just a little bit of movement. Bring the knees gently into your chest. Allow them to rock a little on the spine. Whatever feels good. And then allow them to move over to one side. Remember, as you lie on that side, just take a breath, let it go. 2 or 3 times. And then finally, bring yourself back up into easy pose. Thank you so much for joining me on your mats this morning. And I have a quote from Mother Teresa this morning that I thought was really lovely. It says, "Be faithful in small things, because it is in them that your strength lies." Namaste.